mother, a father, an older sibling, a babysitter, a grandparent, or even a pet owner, you are a caretaker. Looking after a non-speaking person can be difficult and stressful when you're trying to understand immediately what is needed through loud screams, cries, or whimpers. By asking many different people weird and wonderful questions based off of bizarre assumptions, we were able to conceptualize a futuristic solution to our problems surrounding stressful caretaking. We asked questions like, do atoms have colors that change according to less or more movement? How does an atom panic? Do plants communicate at a higher frequency humans just can't hear? How does nature panic? And how do animals sense panic before it happens? We looked at nature to form these questions and received some insightful answers, which sparked an idea, which led to another idea, and so forth. By looking at nature, we realized that animals are known to have a very strong intuition and can understand one another through a sixth sense, which allows them to even know when danger is approaching. Scientists suggest that birds detect potential predators through chemical signals, predict natural disasters due to the change in air pressure, and can even sense the rumbling in the Earth's crust. Dogs are able to hear frequencies that humans can't, and some animals are able to change color as a sensory response to danger or mood. Plants like the acacia tree can even understand if they are becoming endangered and will poison kurus that feed off them, warning other acacia trees to do the same. When it comes down to it, even atoms move and vibrate differently according to more energy-intense situations. Humans have evolved away from this strong intuition, disconnected from nature. We wanted to artificially give this intuition and sixth survival sense back to humans. After thinking about how nature does this, and through exploring biomimicry, we looked at making waterproof clothes and furniture that operate like certain leaves do. We then progressed from this idea, circling back to the survival instincts and the ability for humans to detect COVID with a spray that might light up the particles in a room. This is the most survival-threatening instance for humans at the moment. A response we got from our primary research was about octopi changing color, a concept we then researched further. We tried to think if we could apply this science to aid people with survival needs. Thus, the concept surrounding caretakers and the need to instinctively know what an unspoken baby, child, or animal needs was created. While many mothers have motherly intuition, this arguably comes from practice, not a subconscious and immediate response. Normally, caretakers are able to meet the needs of the unspoken through process of elimination and practice, but not everyone has the time and ability to cope in a stressful situation when a baby is crying. Some mothers go through postpartum depression after having a baby and really struggle to deal with that, let alone taking care of another life. Some parents work full-time and aren't used to certain behaviors or have limited time to meet needs. Some older siblings have to look after younger siblings and don't have that parental experience. Sometimes a dog will cry or bark or whimper, and a pet owner won't know what to do, left feeling helpless. Some situations are life or death, and a nanny giving the child the wrong amount of medication in a stressful circumstance might accidentally end the child's life. What if we could allow caretakers to understand what the unspoken needs by creating a wall paint that could change color? Based on the frequencies, pitches, and vibrations of cries or whimpers, a color change could happen to alert a caretaker of what the unspoken wants. Cries for different reasons have different frequencies, pitches, and volumes. A cry for hunger will be a different pitch or frequency than a cry for attention. This is meant to eradicate the time, energy, and stress of trying everything until the right result is reached, and to calm down a stressful situation quickly. The caretaker will simply look at the color of the wall and see the association with this color in a key to determine if the target group is hungry, has a wet nappy, is in pain, or is simply tired. Another approach to the solution could be creating nappies that change color when wet. This would allow the caretaker to immediately know when to change the nappy and avoid an unpleasant experience as time ticks by. Taking a look at the differences in frequency, pitch, and vibration, we can see how these would work in relation to different types of cries. Tackling the science behind changing color, octopi and chameleons do this in specialized skin cells, chromatophores. Each of these cells have a stretchy sac that is filled with pigment. When these muscles around the cell tighten, they pull the pigment sac wider, meaning more pigment is visible on the octopus skin. When the muscles relax, the pigment sac shrinks back to size and the pigment is less visible. If future technology could take this science and apply it to paint particles, we would be able to create our solution of frequency formula paint. Of course, this would be challenging, as one is attempting to apply a nervous system response to something inanimate. Perhaps this won't be too far-fetched as we watch technological developments happening before us now. We are aware that not everyone can see different colors and that this is not a suitable solution for all caretakers, as it excludes the colorblind. We are also aware that this is a very futuristic approach, not possible now, but anything is possible if we try hard enough, and the possibilities of the future are endless. We present Frequency Formula Paint.